T. Grogan says, how do you talk without propositions? We're not trying to talk without propositions. What we're trying to do is maintain these 5 properties when we use them. We're trying to talk at a high level of resolution. So if I say swimming pool, you're not thinking of water and concrete somewhere, and I'm thinking of, snow skiing in the Alps. Okay? What we're trying to do is be custodians of the propositions. He says, how do you talk without propositions? We're not trying to talk without propositions. We're trying to be good custodians of the propositions so that they are accurate, so that they retain their meaning, so that they retain their coordinating power. Okay? We want them to retain their coordinating power, and we want to keep at bay the potential for propositions to be arranged in a fake shared narrative. Okay? Now, if you're a Christian, you're probably a member of a denomination, and the other denominations disagree with you. And to the degree that those denominations disagree with you, you would say that they have a shared fiction. Okay? If you're a Methodist, you would say that the Baptists and the Catholics, to the degree that they disagree with you, they disagree about what the Baptists would have as shared fictions, according to you. And the Catholics have shared fictions. The idea that Mary is a perpetual virgin. Okay? The Baptists would say that's a shared fiction. It's not true, but the Catholics all have this shared fiction in mind. Well, with hundreds of thousands of denominations out there, what do you think the chances are that yours doesn't also include some shared fictions? See, what do you think those chances are? So, even though propositions are very wonderful and great for helping us coordinate, they also have a very high potential for misuse, where we go live in these functionally psychotic worlds together of shared fictions that don't really exist. And so how do we mitigate against that while still taking advantage of the great advantage that propositions bring us? We want to exploit the advantage of propositional data exchange because it's amazing and wonderful without the negatives that can come along with it. So do we understand this? So we're not talking about talking without propositions. We're talking about our propositions having fidelity to the other 3 kinds of knowing. So propositions are portable. You store them in your mind. You can take them wherever you go, and once you gain fluency, these propositions and the degree to which you can retain vocabulary is the portability of the currency of the 4 kinds of knowing.